Protest march through downtown Louisville along with a balloon released tonight. Growing calls for more answers after a US Marshal shoots and kills a 25-year-old man in West Louisville. It's the top story on the WHAS 11 night team. Hello, everybody, and thanks for staying up a little late with us. I'm Doug Prophet. LMPD for the first time today saying only the deputy fired shots while the suspect did possess a gun. WHAS 11 night team's Bobby McSwine covered the news conference and that protest tonight. And Bobby, it's still unclear if Omari Cryer used that gun in any way.
Yeah, that's right, Doug. And family and friends gathered here promising to keep Omari Cryer's name alive. And like you said, they're frustrated by what LMPD doesn't know. Where was Cryer shot? Why was he in the Chickasaw neighborhood? And did he point that gun that LMPD Chief Erika Shields says he has at law enforcement? Their questions, Shields says, will be answered once body camera footage is released and interviews are complete.
More demonstrations in the streets of downtown Louisville, calling for justice for Omari Cryer. Cryer was shot and killed Friday morning in the Chickasaw neighborhood. LMPD says the deputy U.S. Marshal shot Cryer as they were trying to serve him an arrest warrant for domestic abuse, strangulation, and terroristic threatening. Chief Erika Shields describing the lead-up for the first time Monday afternoon, first offering condolences to Cryer's mother, LaTanya Jamison.
Regardless of the circumstances, she is a mother, and this was her child.
Shields says law enforcement tracked Cryer, and as they approached, she says Cryer ran from an apartment.
There was a brief foot pursuit. They ran upon a fence. Subsequently, the marshals opened fire, striking Mr. Cryer.
Shields says Cryer had a gun, but could not answer whether he pointed that gun at officers. She also could not confirm where Cryer was shot. One eyewitness told us on Friday he saw everything, and that Cryer was shot fleeing from the police in the back. The early coroner's report only says Cryer was shot more than once.
This will be forthcoming in the investigation, but the coroner's report, the full coroner's report has not been released yet, but that will absolutely answer those questions.
We are not a trend. Black lives still matter.
The mother of one of Cryer's children speaking out after the briefing.
There was no reason to why he was killed and murdered if he did not have caused any harm to anyone.
She and Cryer's 2-year-old son, KJ, taking to the streets to call for justice. Longtime Louisville activist Chris Wheel also speaking out, saying officials aren't accountable.
They all say that we're trying to be transparent, or we're going to be as transparent as possible, and it never happens. You have a mother, sister, brother, children wanting to know what happened to their father, and you cannot even give them the answers.
Loved ones releasing balloons in honor of Cryer, letting go, but not ending their quest for answers.
Now, another thing Shields wanted to clear up is the second warrant that witnesses saw. She says that was for the apartment that Cryer ran from because it was on private property and couldn't be searched without one. LMPD's Public Integrity Unit is investigating the shooting. I'm live in Louisville. Bobby McSwine for the WHAS 11 night team on your side.